Hello everybody, my name is Justin Hoodie, and thank you all so much for being patient on my YouTube channel. I'm sorry for if I did not actually upload a video because I'm trying to actually get ready to actually pack to go see my real mom back at Washington State. So I'm probably gonna be gone, and there might be some changing around. So am I gonna be going to work and then try to actually go out to the community and trying to make some friends? Because I don't really have friends in Hawaii. I don't think so. So yeah, let's just get started on the video. So today I want to show you guys how to make Kaden Jarrett's lightsaber from Star Wars level. It's pretty cool and legit, and I know the polymer is gonna be different, so but it's kind of cool compared to the toy lightsaber that I used to bait off. See, you can really tell some of it are the same, but the pommel is kind of different because well, it's kind of very hard for me to actually try to make a pommel, so or that type of thing. But you wanted to use how to actually build a lightsaber. Let me see if I show you. But you need to actually use tiny PVC pipe, the big PVC pipe, some paints, say sieve, metallic and black, and you need some spray paint, black spray paint, and a metallic, some paint brushes, a pencil, a ruler, a scissors, Mod Podge. I know I have lost craft foam, heavy, or I probably use the hard mattress that I actually got from Home Depot, like Home Depot or something. Super glue. Let's see if I did tape, Scotch tape, the blue one, and some washers. They're very long one. So hard. So anyway, sorry I have some, and also hot glue. Sorry, I just really forgot about them. Oh, and some Dremel, and you're probably gonna use a Dremel or your hands are trying to cut it. Now you need a weapons, say the oh, and also you need the cutting tool, just in case. First, you wanted to actually use the weapons. Did it actually a King Jarrett's toy lightsaber that you can fling the lightsaber? It doesn't make sound or anything just for kids and stuff. But it actually pretty good for the design and how long the lightsaber gonna be. What you want to do that you want to cut on the big PVC pipe, and I want you to actually try to go from here to all the way to the top. So I say I don't know, maybe somewhere. Oh yeah, and you might want to actually use a sharpie. I'll be like that. So sorry. Okay, so okay, sorry. Now you wanted to do it just by trying to wind up, and then you're trying to actually make a line like that, and then just wrap it around with some Scotch tape, around it two times. That way you can use a Dremel to actually cut it off. Once it actually done, you put it on the side, and then you need to do it just get this. This is a small PVC pipe. Get that away, and then wanted to actually make like a swirly thing, kind of more like Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars. You probably do that, and you wanted to like actually try to cut that off, and then what did I do? Yeah, and then once you actually done, use like a sanding bar or if I find any sandpaper or something, and just by sand the bottom of the PVC pipe of the body and the head to make it a little smooth, and then one of the details that I did by do some craft foam. Yeah, I used some of the craft foam to actually by use like a detail from this. You want to know how I use it? The clear tracing piece of paper. It's kind of more like very good that you can actually try to take it off and look at. Oh, right. See, it's very clear. It's kind of more like a candy bar almost. And then once you did that, you can actually try to trace it from the from softer like foam and try to use like this. But please be careful because we don't want you to actually cut yourself. I recommend you actually like wearing gloves. It's very safety for you to try to wear gloves. So you did actually trace it off, and then you want to trace like a little like box inside of it. So that way you can actually put another craft foam onto it underneath it, and then like glue it in place using like super glue. And what is it? Oh yeah, and then for the control box, I did actually use some of the craft foam, even though I don't want to do it. And then you probably might need to actually like cut out some of the hard paper with oh wait, and if I say yeah, sorry, like these ones, and you wanted to like try to like do it softly, like do it but try to be careful and not to cut yourself. I say I know it kind of like bad, but I say how's it down? And also you want to like a wear like glasses. That way if the metal part might actually like come off, yeah, it'll probably like hurt you so bad. And then since that didn't work as you like thought, you just cut it using a scissors. Once you actually done that, you can actually like glue it onto a plate, like here, on the side, and on the top one, and then make it a little cool detail based off from a toy. Now, I know it's not really cool because like they're like little gems. I did actually put gems on it because I don't know, I mean it might be like cool on it. Put that in there, put little like two squares, and put like a control. And then I just put it on the place. And then once I actually like done that, I did actually took it apart from the old like you're probably wondering how I actually got this. It's a part of the the Star Wars. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Like Star Wars. It's kind of more like you download an app and then you try to actually buy a Star Wars Jedi Challenging. Yeah, sorry. But you might wear it on and then you fight with it. So I use like kind of those one and I'm trying to actually use like these because it kind of more like a from a graphics and all that. And then I just like kind of use a Dremel and then save it for later. Then I added in some like a then I tried to actually cut out some of the foam and then tried to hold on to two for later. Then I found this like weird like I don't know what it's called a metal I think it's more like a shower head or something. I have no idea. but it kind of very close to, yeah, very similar like that toy. And then I use some of the craft foam to try to actually glue it onto here, and then I put down a layer. But you're probably wondering how I actually got this thing. I'll probably explain to you more. And then when that's done, oh, I did actually by spray paint using some this, the black one. I did spray paint all that. And before I actually do that, I did cut the biggest foam. Oh, sorry, like big foams, kind of more like this. And then I did actually borrow my dad's heat gun to try to actually melt it down. That way it will stay together. Try not to burn your fingers because that'll hurt. Always be safe. And then once that's done, I glued it using like a hot glue. And then everything in place. And then I used my drill gun to drill hole to try to actually put like a green piece later. And then I drill like another hole that I actually customized using like a thumbtack and some random parts that I actually found. Um, sorry about that. Yeah, once I did like done, I did like spray paint the body using some black, and then I painted it using just a regular paint. And then when that's done, oh, and then I did also use my brown spray paint on it, so that way I can actually do that. And then I did sorry, kind of annoying. And then I did actually use regular black paint to paint right here. And then I used some of the Mod Podge sealer to seal it all up. Then when that's done, I did actually paint it with black, with regular black, and then I just painted with some metallic to make it as close as possible. I seal it up. Well, I actually glue it on the plate. I seal it up very good, and then yeah. And then you're probably wondering about the pommel. I did actually found like the wooden, kind of more like a mushroom, or kind of more like a doorknob almost. So I use like that thing instead for now. I'm probably gonna sell it at that point. I don't know, yeah, I done that, and then I just did. You probably wonder where I actually get the glue one. Now this is from like a zip ties that you can actually try to put it all together. I kind of more yeah, kind of more like this. And now it's stuck. Now in my now in garbage now. So my dad, I did ask my dad to actually okay, I think I have some of his zip tie, and then my dad say, sure, I have a lot. So my dad actually giving some, and I asked, okay, I got four. My dad say sure. So thanks, Dad, for appreciate it. And then I did use some scissors to try to cut some of the little the grooves. I did sand it using a sandpaper. I used some hot glue to actually glue on place. And then when that's done, I did try to, no, what is it? Oh yeah, I did actually do a hole, and then I actually put hot glue on it. Or you could probably use E6, E6, E 306,000. Oh yeah, I already have E6000. Sorry, and then use that to actually trying to put on a plane, and then super glued it in place. That way it won't go anywhere. Now you're probably wondering how I actually got this part. Well, I did wrap it around using some of this Scotch tape to actually try to put on plate. and then put a scotch tape on the bottom. I did use some glue sticks to trying to put it all together, and then I did like wrap it around with some foam to actually trying to, foam. I did wrap it around with tiny foam, glue on plate, and then I spray paint some black foot, and then I spray paint by silver, and then I used some of the tiny paintbrushes, not paintbrush, dip one, and then I just use some black to actually paint it around it, and then I seal it up using a Mod Podge, and then, oh yeah, and then I did put like some washers, I put it on top of it, kind of more like I did like a Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. If you haven't like see that, you can actually just go ahead and then just look into that, and then yeah. Then when that's done, you can actually try to, I don't know, marsh part around it. That way the paint job won't go around. I know it kind of like a smudge around, but hey, at least it's better. You might never know. It might be like get beat up or kind of like already been used already. Just wanted to actually make it like it was used and kind of beat up, not like from the prequel trilogy when they like use like Chrome or something like that. And there you go. You have your very own Kanan Jarrus lightsaber from Star Wars level. Now I'm going to actually protect some of my friends. And then I get killed by sacrifice. You get the whole point. If you haven't seen that, you can go to Disney Plus or go online or something like that. And then, yeah. I kind of like it. I could actually try to I could actually like sell it. It's not very like useful for me, but it's kind of like good. I know it had no D-ring or all that, but you can actually put it on your display, or you can probably like wield it or something like that. There's like funny thing. King and Jared Lysa actually like remove it and put it together and try to unite it, but I was like going to think about that, but then when you try to swing it around, the part here will get like a wee, I fly off, and yeah, I don't even like it. So I did use E2000 to actually like cover it on the scotch tape, put it on there, and then put E3000 around it. That way it will not go anywhere. And then there you go. You have your very own lightsaber. Very cool design, and it's very like easy to actually make, or you can actually make your own Kanan Jarrus lightsaber however that you want. I did build it with a bunch of scraps that I can like lay my hands on, and then yeah, it turned out pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to like let you guys go, but thank you so much for watching my video. Let me get that out of the way. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, if you like my video, please hit the thumb up and leave a comment down below on what do you think about the lightsaber, and tell me about a rumor of what happened to King Jarrett lightsaber after he sacrificed himself to try and save his rebel friend. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the bell icon to get notification for my future video, because it might get a change at that point. I have no idea what. So yeah, that kind of like a rumor. Like a rumor keep going on. So yeah, like hope you guys had a wonderful day, and remember, may the voice be with you.